Hi friends, I'm back with one more video. So today we will be discussing about how much capital do we need to deploy the Ironfly. So basically not deploy the Ironfly, to manage the entire Ironfly. I will show you in a practical approach. Alright, so let me take you to Sensible. So for your reference, for the example purpose, I've deployed a Ironfly for 28th April, selecting 36,700 sold and also as a H. So this is our Ironfly. So I'll show you like how much of capital do we need not only to deploy the Ironfly. It's not about deploying the Ironfly. Ironfly basically requires the adjustments, right? So if you look at the capital required is 43,000, around 43,000 to deploy a Ironfly. So what I'll do, if you look at the basic adjustments, what we do is whenever the Ironfly goes against our view, or whenever it ends up into this loss area on the call side or on the put side, so we end up doing all the adjustments. So the majority of the adjustments what we do is like broken wing fly, or else we'll go for ratio spread, or else we'll go for naked selling. So what I'll do, just for the demonstration purpose, I'll just deselect. Okay, I'll not deselect. Let me deploy a broken wing fly. Let's say the market went to our break even. Okay, I'm just trying to do the simulation. The market stands our break even, so we do the reverse buying, or else we do some credit strategies. For reverse buying, we do not need much capital. If someone is very much comfortable with reverse buying, so whenever he or she does the reverse buying, you know, right, the impact would be, yes, you will be able to mitigate the loss, but your range would also decrease, your maximum profit will also decrease if you're doing just the reverse buying. But what I would prefer is like it should be the combination of reverse buying and also some by adding some credits. Okay, so now let's say your Ironfly stands at your break even. So what adjustments we do? For an example, we do the broken wing fly. The break even is 37,200. So let me take you to 37,200. This is what we do, right? This is the broken wing fly. So we got the premium of 636 plus 150, around almost like 800. So we will buy the H for 700. We have discussed many items, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So I'll buy this. So this is our typical broken wing fly. So what I'll do, I'll just deselect my, you can do the same thing. You can just deselect your original Ironfly, right? Your original Ironfly was taking 40,000. So now the moment you deployed the broken wing fly, it takes 1,53,000. so net you need 1,53,000 plus 40, around like 1,90,000 or 2 lakhs. So do you think this 2 lakhs is sufficient for you? There is a catch. So it's always better to have some additional capital, because your original Ironfly will take 40,000, and the moment you deploy the broken wing fly, so this will take almost like 1,53,000. so net 2 lakhs. So let's say if you are going for not broken wing fly, let's say I'll just select this thing. Let's say you wanted to go for the put ratio spread, one of my favorite, right? Let's say you are going for put ratio spread. The moment I click on this thing, right, so now I'll deselect all these things, the original Ironfly. So maybe the put ratio spread would take 1,34,000. So 1,34,000 your put ratio spread plus your 40,000. So net you are at 1,74,000, 1,80,000. So whenever you see all the professional, they say that we need to have at least like 1.5 to 2 lakhs. Yes, it all depends the kind of adjustments you are doing. So there is no straightforward thumb rule saying that you need to have. And let's say what else we can do, right? What else we can do? I'll just deselect this thing. I'll select back this thing's your original Ironfly. What is the loss area here? 6,000, right? So what I'll do, I'll go to the calculator. Majority of the retailers, they will do the naked selling, right? Divided by 25. How much is this? 240. I'll go to option chain. I'll try to sell worth 240 of put. So I'll go for 240 is 100, 120, 1. See, I can go for this one, right? I can sell a naked sell. So what is this? What basically capital this requires? 1,44,000. I'll just deselect. Right, so this needs 1,02,000. So 40,000 is your original fly, and then 1,02,000. So net 1,60,000. But do you think you will be able to by selling one naked put, or by just deploying one broken wing fly, or by just deploying one ratio spread, you will be able to manage? No, right? So the more the capital, the I mean, see, I would not say there is no benchmark as such. You need to have only 2 lakhs, but if you can have like 2 to 2.5, 2 lakhs to 2.5 lakhs, so I think the remaining 50,000 you can just play around by doing some intraday. Maybe just in case, I'll let you know, right? I'll deselect this, I'll go for this. So let's say your market stands somewhere at your put break even. This is my favorite adjustment, right? So what I do, rather than I selling a call from the naked, what I do is like on the intraday purpose, I buy a put. Honestly, friend, this is one of the miracle adjustments. I mean, but you need to monitor the market. You need to have the view of the market. Let's say, based on my chart analysis, I can feel that there is the Nifty or Bank Nifty can make a move of another like 0.5% or 0.1%, sorry, 1%, because I have a very strong resistance. So then I'll not sell the call. What I end up doing is like I'll let me delete this. Okay, I'll buy a call. So what is my break even? 36,200, right? I'll buy a put. Right, 36,200. I'll buy a put. No doubt, I do not give much preference for this payoff. For me, whenever the market falls, the VIX will be increasing. This payoff doesn't makes any difference for me, but I'll have a strict stop loss for this thing. So let's say the market keeps falling, so definitely I'll end up into getting into profit with a click, because whenever the market falls, the VIX will increase. So worst case, if the market goes against me, I'm okay to take a loss of 500, 600, 700. By end of the day, what happens? My current market price will again come into my green zone. That's what I wanted. So I'm just manipulating the market by giving some sort of calculated risk. Okay, we are not discussing about the strategy, so at times I might be taking the buy. So it's always good to have another 50,000 as a buffer. Yeah, now there might be a question saying that the actual let me delete this. The actual Ironfly takes the capital of 43,000. So you are asking us to keep the reserve of 2 lakhs. Alright, right? So I mean, why should we keep the 2 lakhs as a reserve? So the best thing would be, friend, what I do is you go ahead and play with the intraday. I mean, the mechanism should be simple. Whenever you need the 2 lakhs, right, either put it as a reserve if you have like extra capital, but if you have only 2 lakhs 50,000, so it doesn't make sense in terms of keeping the 2 lakhs reserve, right? You can just play some intraday. So whenever you need the capital, you have to just exit your intraday position and release the capital and come to your positional trade and do the adjustments. And I would rather say play the intraday inline to your positional trade. I mean, it should be something like you have your positional Ironfly and whatever extra capital you have, 2 lakhs, you play the intraday, but keeping this positional into mind. Right? If you want me to make a video, I can make a video on that, but it will become lengthy. But just put your thought process, friend. You want the 2 lakhs as a reserve. Right? If you want, you can go for swing trading, but again, the moment you sell, just check with your broker terminal like what capital percentage they will release on the same day. It should not be something like I mean, whenever you're playing intraday for 2 lakhs, the moment you want that capital to manage your positional trade, if you exit your intraday, it should not be something like 80% of the amount is blocked by your broker. So you have to be like very smart. You have to know, right, whenever I exit my intraday for the 2 lakhs, how much of capital will be released right away on the spot. It all depends on you. It's always good to have extra capital. I would not mind having the capital just in my reserve because I want to save my capital. Okay, so if someone wants to do the reverse buying, yes, they can do the reverse buying, but they will get like maybe as and when they do the reverse buying on the 2 sides, they will be able to decrease his profit for sure. Yes, no doubt, you will be decreasing your loss also. But Ironfly, you know, right, end of the day, even if your market stands in the between on the Wednesday, the Thursday, it will get you at this side or this side. I've seen many times, and you people also can correlate. Ironfly is like a melting ice cream. Okay, but now my question is like, you might need around 1.8 lakhs to 2.5 lakhs to manage the Ironfly. I've shown you all very practical. Rather than me showing a theoretical, I've shown you the practical. right? Whenever you wanted to do any adjustments, always good to have from 1.8 lakhs to 2.5, and I would say the more the better. This I have realized, basically this I have realized since from last maybe from 2 to 3 weeks, wherein I'm just playing with only single quantity iron fly. I have like extra capital. Believe me friend, if you look at my videos for last 4 weeks, right, I have been like making consistent profit from my last 4 iron fly. You have everything in my YouTube. That I was able to achieve only because I have some extra capital. It's always good to have extra capital, because you can do some or the other adjustments. You can go for broken wing fly, right, on the testing side, and on the opposite side you can go for some selling. And also whenever the price is on your testing side, right, rather than selling the call from the opposite side, you can sell the put from the opposite side, because that gives you the leverage of getting more premium, right? You can manage your entire iron fly by deploying a separate intraday trade. And especially, what do I say, my favorite thing is Wednesday end of the day at 3:20 and Thursday on the expiry day at 9:20. I always look out to get some additional credit. Let's say my market stands at here. So by that time on Wednesday, by that time, let's say I've made my fly free, okay, or else let's say the market stands here at my break even on the call side. By the time I've made the iron fly green, so I will be selling some naked put options from the put side, because the next day when I get like 30 rupees or 40 rupees of premium, the next day, you know, right, the theta decay happens, the majority of the theta decay happens on the Wednesday night and Thursday morning. So why don't I take that leverage of getting the theta benefit? So let's say if I am selling 40 rupees of premium of put on Wednesday, the next day when the market opens flat, or maybe against my view of 0.1% down, but still that 40 rupees will become 20 rupees friends, because it has to decay actually. And then 9:20, if the market opens flat, I'll sell one more put, or else I'll exit that put of 40 rupees and I'll try to sell at 9:20 one more put on the put side by taking a premium of 40 rupees. That's it. So for that I need extra capital. I've been like very patient in terms of letting you know, right, what capital do you need. I've shown everything practical friends. I've shown everything practical. You know, right, my sessions are practical oriented. So now you know how much of capital you need. 1.8 to 2.5 lakhs, the more the better. All right, thank you friends, thank you for watching my video.